Hey there, good morning everybody. It's Bill with Franklin Loan Center. And want to talk about a topic that I actually get two experts that very recently have sort of set me straight on what's going on with housing affordability, right? And so Walter Neal, our CEO, and then also Barry Habib, which is he's kind of like the mortgage-backed securities guru, certainly in my world, and I think most people in the mortgage business would agree. These guys both like really look at the numbers at a high level that I think it's easy to get trapped in, and we see the media, frankly, getting trapped in this all the time. I mean, there's tons of housing data that comes out, and what we're seeing is median home prices are running way up. But it's important to note that median home price, we all know this, right? Median means that, like, what is the middle number of homes that are, that are selling either above or below this number, right? And what we're seeing, interestingly, is the median home price is really running because the north end of the market is really even hotter than the lower end of the market, which is sort of like craziness, but that's what's going on, right? So that's really important, right? So actual appreciation, according to Barry, and this is nationally, it's probably more in the 5 to 6% range. Looking at houses locally here, some of the markets, particularly kind of all up and down the West Coast, I think it's probably a bit higher than that if you just look at it. But so that would lead you to believe that, I just can't afford it, forget it, we can't get in. And the reality is, and this is one thing you've heard me say 100 times, is look, remember, a 1% decrease in rates equals a 10% increase in purchasing power. We have not outstripped that yet, right? So even though prices have been running up sort of through this whole COVID thing and really been kind of marching up, that's been more than offset by the drop in interest rates, right? So it's so important that you look at these numbers regarding affordability in the right way. And the reality is yes, prices indeed moving up. There's no question about it. And I know that's really frustrating, especially in some of the markets where you're just seeing just multiple offers at every price level. And I know it's frustrating for buyers, right? And I think it's easy to just bounce out of the market because, like, forget it, I'm just out. I'm not going to chase this market. But don't lose sight of affordability is in a really good spot. And Tom, thanks for your comment. You're so right. It is about the payment and a long-term mentality. And affordability is actually getting better, not worse right now. Now, as prices continue to go up, of course, we got to watch that. But for now, affordability is actually better right now than it was a year ago. So I'd like to just get that out there. I know that there's so many things, so many headwinds, and it's easy to get in our heads about like what's really happening and chasing the market. It can be so frustrating. But don't lose sight. Like, stay good for all you buyers out there. Just stay patient, because it really does remain a really good time to jump into this market from an affordability standpoint. So that's all I got. I'm Bill with Franklin Loan Center. I guess I forgot that for a second, but I'm Bill with Franklin Loan Center, and I'll see you guys next week.